Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play. I was going to say Pokemon Shield. I'm like so confused. Because what I was thinking about was in the meantime I was like, oh, I'm on the gamepad now, and I was so happy I'm going to be able to invert the horizontal axis again, and everything will be okay. Like, it is so, that is so annoying. Well, not annoying, but so unbelievable how much something like that can. Well, no, it's still going in the wrong way. Did I do something wrong? It's so weird how. Oh, and I did it in the invert boat. I did it in the wrong one. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the swimming. There, that's so much better. Oh my god. Can I not go over there? This is I was just recording a lot of Pokemon Sheet. Well, not a lot. I recorded maybe 3 episodes or something, 3 or 4 episodes. But and I'm actually almost finished the main storyline of the game. But so I was deciding, oh, do I do this? Do I play more Twilight Princess, or do I play more Pokemon Shield and just close it out, or do I do more Twilight Princess? And I decided, you know what? Let's do the Twilight Princess. So. Again, this is a really cool part of the game, and it's quite a long part, really. I think this is technically the longest of the kind of pre-dungeon segments, is what I want to say. Do you know the way Farron Woods is a pre-dungeon segment before the Forest Temple, and the Kakariko and the Goron part is the pre-dungeon segment before the Fire Temple or the Goron Mines. And this is the pre-segment before the water, this game's equivalent of the Water Temple, obviously. And it's so amazing. I love it. It's really it's a little bit longer than the other two, which you'd expect, you know. We're getting into the game, but as you can see here, the river is after being Zora's river is after being completely frozen over, which obviously is what's stopping the waterfall. And there's something there's a real sort of Paramina Rift kind of Phendrana Drifts sort of feel to this place. It's this kind of frozen canyon area, and it's really, really nice. And it's so cool to just have a nice ice area early on in the game. You know, usually in Zelda games, ice areas are the last place you get to go. So, oh, I never noticed that big fossil in the background. That's really cool. I don't think I ever noticed that before. That's really nice. And if you look up at the walls here, you see the same thing. Some really nice details. I never noticed that before. Again, though, maybe in the HD version, that's just standing out to me more is what it is. So, but yeah, no, I didn't want to do anything there. We're here in whoa. Sorry there, Wolfie Poo. Didn't mean to didn't mean for that to happen. We're here recording Twilight Princess on a nice grey Sunday. It's kind of it's not, the sun isn't as bright as it was yesterday, so I don't think I'm gonna have to put up the towel. And I don't think that sounds somewhat ominous or whatever. I'll have to push up the towel. Yeah, the mistake I make on these things is always just rushing, even though technically you don't have to. I always feel in order to keep the momentum going, you have to rush through them, but you really don't have to at all. So yeah, again, it's just kind of what I like about this is you have this real sense of something's wrong, you know, something is screwing around with the world, you know, the same way you get it in, again, this isn't the first time this has happened to the poor Zoras, you know. They've had their abode frozen over before, and actually, before I forget, I need to start my timer. Oh great, just what I wanted to see. We'll concentrate on that later. Let's take these guys out first. So wait a second, what way does it want us to do this? Yeah, it does want us to take this thing. Wait a second, you can't like just like go under the... He just like went under the fence part. Come back here now. You can't like do me dirty like that. This isn't dirty deeds done dirt cheap, I'll have you know. You can't like be doing that kind of crap. Excuse me, could you like pay attention to me? Did you? I think he like accidentally like phased through like the barrier. Come over here. Answer me. This is not. I feel like I have no choice but to like because he's not gonna like follow me over here. I'll just like try and make it work. Okay. Let's just like do this the other way. I feel like the game is like isn't being fair. There we go. But yeah, it's a really nice gloomy Sunday. I was just recording from Pokemon Shield. Perfect kind of rainy, gloomy day to be playing Twilight Princess, and I'm really looking forward to doing this part of the game. Oh, that's nice of you, Midna. Maybe you do actually care about me. But yeah, you kind of got a sneak peek. I didn't mean to do that. It was an accident, but you kind of got a sneak peek there when I accidentally put on my senses. But if you turn on your senses, you can see like all the Zoras are frozen solid in this big block of ice, which is like so much more serious than what you see in like Ocarina of Time when it's frozen. Like in Ocarina of Time when it's frozen, they're just all gone. You know, it's like they left or something. But here it's like they're frozen solid. It's really kind of like serious, you know. Yeah, we can't just leave it like this. This took me ages to figure out, by the way. And like if I had listened to Midna, yeah, if I had listened to Midna, then obviously I would have figured out an awful lot sooner what you're supposed to do, right? But I think I had just like forgotten it at the time. Like I had just like forgotten what you're supposed to do. So, like, what the game wants you to do here is read, like, everything she said and, like, warp to somewhere where we can find something to thaw the ice. And things that we found, like, to thaw the ice, we have one in Eldon, like, over here, over by the, by Death Mountain, we have one. And I just didn't think of this for the longest time. I was, like, stuck on this part of the game for quite a while. Before remembering, because you don't this just like happens in passing, and then you just like don't like think of it later on. This like whole like spike thing that's here, like you just think like, oh, it's just part of the scenery, and you don't really think that like Midna is going to be able to like warp this whole giant smoldering piece of molten rock from Death Mountain all the way over to Zora's domain, but she can. That's how powerful she is. There she goes. Not a bother to her. Don't worry, Zoras, we'll have you out of there in just a bit. It's a wonder this thing doesn't kill them all, actually, now that I think about it. Because look, we literally like crash landed all the way in there. Like, how are none of them just like not? How are they not just obliterated by it? Here we are, Uncork the Waterfall. Something like I would love to play LP Mario Sunshine again. By the way, just like randomly thinking of that. Like, there's something about that game that I just love. Oh, and of course, here comes... all I said was Mario Sunshine, and now the pillar of light coming through the window is coming to obscure my vision. The sun is trying to come out, but... like, I'd have to find some other thing to do, you know? Some other, like, gimmick about it, but, like... unless I just decide, why don't I just LP it a second time for no reason other than just because it's fun? Who knew that something so dangerous would come in handy? It is dangerous. How did it not just, like... the Zoras are probably, like, boiled and fried. I'm satisfied as long as I get my kiss. Oh, of course, thank you. At least I did. That's a relief. I was worried that. That I did this wrong and I should have gone to see the spirit first. Oh, they're all here. Like, what a relief. Imagine, like, they're just after being thawed out from being frozen here. Thankfully, they're all after surviving, since that was, like, a little bit of a gung-ho approach I took, so... But yeah, oh well. That's the Zora saved. Thanks to the Powerpuff Girls. Wait. Wait, who? Wait! Maybe it's Bubble Buddy. Oh no, it's not. It's Shiva from Final Fantasy X is what she looks like. Please, you must allow me to thank you for revitalizing both my people and this spring, which is the water source for all the lands of Hyrule. In life, I was the elder of this Zora village and the queen of my people. I was called Rutella. Like Nutella. Aww. It literally is just Nutella, but with an O instead of an N. Not to be rude, but we didn't exactly do it for you guys. The Dark Ones, they raided this village, and as a message to my people, executed me before them. That's like some serious stuff. Like, again, like the darker tone of this game is quite cool. You know, it really is like, it takes like the same sort of tone as Majora's Mask in terms of really making you feel, okay, this is serious here, you know. When the Dark Ones descended upon our village, I sent my young one, Rallis, to Hyrule Castle to inform Princess Zelda of our fate. But I fear danger followed him from this doomed place, or palace, I wanted to say. His presence grows fainter to me over time, but in my time in this world has passed, and though I would give it gladly, I no longer have a life to risk in his rescue. Please, would you save my dearest Prince Rallis? Help me, sexy wolf Link. You are my only hope. Yeah, of course I'll help Prince Rallis. Save the Zoras. Please save my son. Again, she's like this kind of like tragic character, like Darmani almost, you know? You know, like Darmani wasn't able to like, he died with the guilt of not being able to lead his people, you know, or save his people, you know? Yeah. I don't know, maybe we should meet him as a wolf and we can become it. I'll be like Zachary Binks. I'll just like stay as an animal forever and be their pet. Oh no, that's not what happened though, is it? Like, actually his soul was freed and he wasn't a cat anymore. He just went to live with his sister in the afterlife. So, oh well. That one kind of fell apart. Yeah, this is like really fun. We just get to like jump off the uncorked waterfall and take like a nice like fast log flume ride all the way back to Lake Hylia. I was worried that I was actually supposed to like visit the spirit first and unlock the Tears of Light, but thankfully I didn't do that wrong. Lake Hylia is restored to some of its former glory, not entirely yet, but we're working on it, right? But yeah, she's kind of like a tragic figure like Darmani in that, you know, she wasn't able, or like Zelda as well, it's like she wasn't able to protect her people from Zant and the Twilight monsters or whatever. Same way Zelda wasn't able to protect her people. I suppose Dahabi wasn't able to protect the Gorons either. Right in front of the Spirit Spring, to boot. To boot. Who would have thought Midna would say like something like to boot? So yeah, let's go see what kind of time for another one of those spirits to like hog our airwaves and like just so they can like gas bag on. Whoa, okay. Let's not just go swimming in the Spirit Spring here. I am the last of the spirits of light, consumed by twilight. Hero, chosen one of the gods, you have done well to make it this far. Gather my scattered tears of light that were stolen by shadow, gather them in this. Expect the first ghost when the bell tolls one. I am sure you know by now the forms that these dark insects take when they steal our light. Yeah, we know that. We've been through this twice before, Lanairu, or whatever your name is, you know. Sorry, but like the other two told us already, so whatever. And so begins the quest to restore light to Lake Hylia, which is quite cool. This is quite a long one. Like in my experience, it's quite a long one in that, and it takes like a couple of unexpected turns actually, which is quite cool. But I think there'll be time to kick this off in the next video. For now, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time. Goodbye now.